everybody? Welcome back to the greatest city in the world, Wrestling City. And this is your Raw review for December 16th, 2024. As always, I am your host. I'm Taylor, and I'm going solo tonight. Ryler is unable to join me for this post-Raw review. He's got something to do tomorrow, so he's just trying to take all the time he can to prepare for that. So best of luck to whatever he's got going on. I'm not really sure. Maybe I should, because he is my best friend. But that's besides the point. Raw tonight, man, I had a lot of fun watching tonight's Raw. We had that great opening segment between CM Punk and Seth Rollins. They had a brawl. You had another Braun Breaker, Ludwig Kaiser. Once again, a great match between those two. I'll get into that some. And we finally have new Raw Tag Team Champions. The reign of terror of JD McDonough and Finn Balor has officially come to an end, with the War Raiders, Ivar and Eric, dethroning the Judgment Day to become the new Raw Tag Team Champions. I thought that was a really fun match. There were times during that match where I really thought that the Judgment Day were going to retain. A lot of great false finishes in that match, and I kind of like the way that they ended that. So Finn Balor went to the Timekeeper's area to grab a steel chair, and I liked how the camera, they focused in on Finn Balor solely. So he goes to grab the chair, but he's unable to be, and he's like grabbing on it, but he's like unable to, pull it to him to use it. Well, that's because Damian Priest was on the other side of the barricade, and he was wearing like a crew member's jacket or whatever, trying to like disguise himself. Excuse me. But he stopped Finn Balor from grabbing the chair, and that would set up a distraction for the War Raiders to pick up the victory. And the War Raiders actually pinned Finn Balor in this. I said in my Saturday night's main event review, actually, where they were going to lose this match, and this right here is where you're going to start to see the dissension, the downfall of Finn Balor and the Judgment Day. I think it's just a matter of time now before that happens, and it does look like we will be getting another match between Finn Balor and Damian Priest. If I had to guess, that will be taking place at the Raw on Netflix debut. Speaking of the Raw on Netflix debut, they dropped a new logo for it earlier today, and I got to admit, I like it personally. I think it looks pretty good. It kind of does look like the other logos that they have for both Raw and NXT. All three of them are silver, but SmackDown has like the blue in it. NXT, I think, is just straight silver, and then Raw here, the Raw letters are silver, and then you got like the red outline or whatever. I still think it looks cool. Raw tonight, they did a very good job, I think, building up to that Raw on Netflix debut. I certainly cannot wait for it. I mean, they're treating it like a WrestleMania, and that's pretty much what it feels like. Before tonight, we only had about one match confirmed for that show. It'll be Roman Reigns, and Solo Sikoa in a tribal combat rules match. So the winner of that will become the tribal chief. I can't wait to see that one. And then another match has been confirmed, and this is a match that I and wrestling fans have been wanting for years. And Triple H said it best. This is a match years in the making. Seth Rollins will go one-on-one with CM Punk on that debut episode of Raw on Netflix. Man, I really thought that would be the WrestleMania match. Now, that still can be the WrestleMania match, because I do not think that they're just going to have one match and that'll be the end of it. But man, they did a really good job hyping that up. So they started off the show. CM Punk started off the show, and I have a few notes here that I want to go over. So Seth Rollins, he made his entrance and he gets the mic and he tells the crowd to be careful because somebody might get mad at you. Somebody might get mad at you for chanting his name. He says he's got to be honest. He's feeling a little low and he's been a bit of a bad mood because 2 weeks ago in this ring, face to face, he told Seth Rollins that he doesn't think about him at all. And over the last 2 weeks, he has wandered back to Seth from time to time, and that put him in a bad mood. He said he's mad. He said he's mad because Seth is right with what's between them. It's only a matter of time before they lock up in the ring. He's also upset because something he says he enjoys doing very much. Coming to this ring and holding a microphone and talking to his people is always going to be overshadowed by the knowledge that at some point that stupid music is going to hit and he's going to tiptoe out here in clogs like the Purple Pie Man from Porcupine Peak. I really didn't get that reference. Maybe some of you did. He says that he thinks that his insults are, cool as hell. He's got nothing but respect for, Rollins because of the stuff he wears. He wears the Elton John sunglasses. CM Punk, he was getting pretty personal here with Seth Rollins in this promo, but then, CM Punk said that it'd be a matter of time before we hear that stupid music from Seth Rollins. Well, we didn't hear that stupid music from Seth Rollins because he interrupted from the crowd. So CM Punk was, let's get, he started getting a CM Punk chant going, and then out of nowhere, you hear Seth Rollins join in on the chant saying, CM Punk, CM Punk. So, Seth's voice joined the chant and we pan around trying to find him. And lo and behold, he's coming through the crowd in all black. Seth Rollins says his life is about perspective and he thought maybe if he came out here and saw Punk the way these people do, it might give him new perspective and he might feel differently about who he is. He takes a good long look and says, even from far away out here, CM Punk is still an asshole. Punk tells him he's finally in the right spot with the rest of the CM Punk fans, and Seth says it's not embarrassing to be here with these people, and he'll always be a fan. When Punk abandoned this place and hoped it died, he put it on his back and made it stronger than ever. No lies told right there from Seth Rollins, if I'm being honest. He says, and this quote-unquote fan has more main events than he ever will, and that's a fact, Phil. Well, as soon as Seth Rollins said that, CM Punk wasted no time. He ran through the crowd, and they started brawling. I mean, that brawl felt like a good 5 minutes. I think that opening segment actually, it lasted for about a good 18 minutes. I thought really good use of time there to open up the show. And man, that right there got me hyped for that match that will be taking place on Raw on Netflix debut. Takes place January 6, 2025. The countdown is on. Other than that, Raw tonight, it was pretty good. You had Braun Breaker, who I always love to see. He retained his Intercontinental Championship against Ludwig Kaiser. And it looks like Rhea and Liv will be going one-on-one once again. If I had to guess, that match will be taking place on that Raw on Netflix debut. Rhea Ripley came out there during Liv Morgan's promo and just pretty much, it kind of reminded me of Charlotte, the way Charlotte would just come out and then she says she has a match and boom, there's the match. I don't know. I saw somebody on Twitter say that, it looks like Rhea cashed in her Charlotte in the Bank contract, which I thought was pretty funny because I mean, she kind of did. I mean, and when he said that, I was like, yeah, that really reminded me of what Charlotte used to do. But yeah, really fun show. I really enjoyed the 2 hours I did watching this one tonight. Um, I did hear that next week's Raw will be taped. Makes sense because next week is Christmas, which I can't believe Christmas is already a week away. But yeah, other than that, that was pretty much it for Raw. You know, Raw on Netflix, baby. We're getting close. I cannot wait. But yeah, that pretty much does it. Make sure to like this video and hit that subscribe button. Come join the greatest city in the world for all of your wrestling content. We do Raw reviews just like this one, SmackDown reviews, PLE predictions, and reviews. We even do some live reactions every now and then. And here soon we will be doing some videos. We will be doing stuff like we will be doing a reward show, our first ever Wrestling City award show, where we'll give out, our Male Superstar of the Year, SmackDown Superstar of the Year, Feud of the Year, Segment of the Year, PLE of the Year, and then we'll also be giving our 5 predictions for WWE in 2025. I'm looking forward to doing that one and the award show. So hit that subscribe button. We are just got past 200 subscribers, and we would love to get to 300 by the Royal Rumble, February 1st. So please hit that subscribe button. Make sure to like this video, share this video, be a friend, tell a friend, come tell your friends to join the greatest city in the world, Wrestling City. And until then, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.